Hello and welcome to the product demonstration of Lariv, the AI-powered ERP. So AI is the new revolution. It allows for an entirely new scope of automation, and this allows for an entirely new paradigm, a new way of business automation. And this is the new opportunity, right? So the old software that was built for humans, it was built to be used by humans. They are trying to bolt AI on to be used by humans, but AI is really capable of working by itself. And this is the potential that we see in our system where we're designing ladder, we're designing a system, that an ERP system which is meant to be used by AI models as well as humans simultaneously. So AI models communicate differently, they look at data differently, they interact with data differently. So building trying to accommodate an ERP system designed for humans for AI is much less healthier than designing a system for AI to use themselves. And designing a system for AI allows us to, imagine such a system where the AI system does the work for you. It proactively takes actions, it corrects your mistakes instead of making its own mistakes, and it you can depend on it, you can delegate a task to it, and it just works, right? And we really need to be sure. So the AI model is not going to be doing, it's not going to be replacing the human. What it's going to be doing is it's going to be enabling the human being to do what humans are really good at. It's going to be enabling us to be more creative, be do what matters, and not spend our time on mundane repetitive tasks that can be defined in workflows, for example. And the way we're building this is we took inspiration from this very healthy ERP system called Odoo. And Odoo is a very well designed, well developed plugin based architecture that it's open source, and it allows us to develop our own plugins. And I've been building with Odoo for a couple of years now. My business software is currently built with Odoo, and we're transferring to Lariv right now. So we really understand the strengths and the weaknesses of that ERP. And the main strength of that was its plugin based architecture, where any company, any requirement can be fulfilled with a combination of three or four plugins. So there's an accounting plugin that can be used by anyone, and then there are plugins that add to this accounting software. So what we did was we took that plugin architecture, we took a single piece of that plugin architecture, and the core, which is the plugin, we added to that core plugin by just adding an AI agent. So a plugin was classically just a database, which is the data and the views which display the data and allow us to change it. But then I added an AI agent to each of these plugins, and now the AI agent can also interact with the views and the database, right? So, and to enable real time dependable automation on such an architecture, we had to build an orchestrator. So the orchestrator takes all the plugins, each plugin has its own database. So it builds the overall database, and it joins each plugin and then spawns the AI master. The AI master communicates with all of these agents to get any tasks done, any task. And this will be much more clear in our demo. And our result thus is a fully customized AI enabled integrated system, which allows for heavy automation. It allows for an AI agent to communicate with all the plugins and even do tasks that relate between plugins. So what we used for this is we used the very popular LangChain to build the single agent plugins. Then we are using LangGraph to build the orchestrator for deep thinking and customized planning. We're using Django for our backend, HTMX Bay and Tailwind for our front end, and we're using the Gemini 2.5 and 3 Pro models for reasoning, and the entire system is hosted using Google Cloud. And I wanted to talk about the market opportunity here. So the market opportunity is huge. Silicon Valley, everyone is pouring millions and billions of dollars into AI native ERP. Yeah, so startups like Relate, which is building automation for accounting, and then there are multiple startups which are automating, for example, consultants, or which are about automating stuff for law and lawyers. And there's AI being used in medical places, in medical advancements as well. And all of these, they really show the power of AI and how serious everyone is for automating with AI. And so once we've entered the market using our own AI ERP, we're not the only ones, obviously. So we need to have a very healthy go-to-market strategy, and we're going to be playing on our plugin based uh, strength. So the way we've designed plugins, we are allowed to build lots of plugins really fast and have our plugins be really customized. So for customers already using an ERP, we just give them the software with a single plugin which automates a single task for them. And for new customers, we market ourselves as the latest and greatest, the only ERP which is built for AI uh, from the ground up, and that way we are the truly autonomous version. We are not just giving them an ERP to improve their employee performance and productivity. Our ERP gives them a whole team of AI agents which in themselves which are employees in their own rights. So this all of this that I just said will be more relevant and more applicable when you look at the demo. And let's move to the demo right now. So we designed this demo. We designed a few plugins. Just we try to simulate what we thought a simple school would require, and we have this 5 or 6 plugins, right? So let's try to ask the AI agent about any student. So give me details. Sorry, let's ask the AI agent to give us details. Give me details of the student Hema Kapoor. Uh, so what this AI orchestrator, so right now we're talking to the orchestrator. What the orchestrator is going to do is it's going to transfer the task to the student agent. So this is the student agent, and each of these plugins have agents of their own. And our orchestrator, the only job that it has is it has to take our data and relay to the right agent. And it has, if it's a task which needs action for multiple agents, then the orchestrator needs to plan through the entire task and then have the agents perform their own respective tasks. You see, so all the data for Hema Kapoor is here, and we can verify it. So it's if you look for Hema, who is right here, we can verify that all this data is, none of it's hallucinated. It's sent by the backend itself, and the AI model is not hallucinating, it's fetching it. So let's try for a new task, something a little more complex. Let me say I am going on a trip to Manali on December 11th. uh, we will be leaving in the morning at 7 a.m. and we will be coming back on 13th December or at 4 p.m. right? And I need you to create the event for this and also create a couple of reminder announcements. And so this is an example of a task that requires coordination between multiple plugins. So as you can see, we have a separate space for events, and these are all the events, and then we have a separate plugin for announcements. So let's see if our agent is able to perform this task. It's able to create. So what it needs to do, it first needs to create an event which will have the details that I just mentioned in my message. And of course, I can ask the AI agent to change the details anytime I want. It's just as simple as creating one. So you see, the the orchestrator knows that, okay, I need to first call the creative I need to first call the events agent, and I need to ask it to create an event. And this is the event agent who has created the event, and now it goes to the announcement agent and asks it to create an announcement, and who does that as well, and then it's successfully created these for us. So let's check it out. Let's see if our events have been successfully created. So yeah, so our announcement is right here. It's a trip to Manali, and it's created one day before, so it's the perfect time for a reminder. And we can check if our events have been created as well. And so yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is our events, and it's taken the details from my prompt and it's added them to the description of the event. And yeah, so that concludes our demo for Lariv. And of course, the possibilities are endless. This is just a very minor demo of what is possible using AI agents, using when you tie an ERP with AI agents. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope to be hearing from you soon.